Shut up and sit down.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the backyard. I am Coleman, your host, as it says on the screen, and you are watching Colemanoscopy. This is episode numero tres. So we've made it all the way to number 3. Thank you everybody who's watched the first 2 episodes. We've had a couple hundred views, which is terrific. So if you would go ahead and like this video and subscribe, we can help me climb the ladder all the way up to YouTube stardom. So the first thing we're going to do today is introduce the video, and it revolves around Kenedy athletics. So sometime long ago, I came into possession of some old game films of mine from high school football in the 90s and into the 2000s, and we're going to watch one. We're going to watch the classic Kenedy Karnes City game from 1999, and I'm going to provide some commentary during the game. Now, this is a longer video. We're going to watch the entire game film. So it's about 40 minutes or so. So if you want to watch the whole thing and listen to the commentary, that's terrific. If you don't, fast forward to the end. You know what happens if you know what I'm talking about, and you can watch the ending in all the glory. So we're going to react to the game. It's the first time I've ever done a reaction video, and by the power of editing, here we go. And just like that, here we are. So Kenedy Karnes City, even made a cool little graphic to go with it. Man, great series, great rivalry. Everything that you would want in high school football was encapsulated by this game. This was the first district game of the year for each team, so you knew it was important because you knew you were going to get your asses kicked by Refugio later in the year, so you really needed to win this game. So I'll try to name off the players here as I see them, and I remember who they are. I'm pretty sure I can nail everybody from Kenedy. So 22 there, the ball carrier, that's Jacob DeLeon, stud, total stud. Let's see, 81 is me. There's 22, that's Jacob. Let's see. Number 9 is Ty Savinsky. Let's see. The other running back next to Jacob is Brandon Nail right here. There's Jacob with the carry. No good. Let's see. That's Jesse Hernandez right here. There's Jonathan Chano running off the field. You get the idea. We'll try to name them all here as I can remember. That's Jay Schultz right here. Coco Rodriguez right here. What up, Coco? We need to play some golf. We randomly tried to throw a pass here. Even worse than throwing it, we tried to throw it to me. That was a terrible idea. JD Beltran, if you're watching, we got to figure out what that was all about. So anyway, there's Coach Beltran down here in all his glory, but he still had short hair. So he's down on the bottom yelling at somebody. Not me, because I'm the deep snapper, so no big deal. So we punted away. You'll forgive me if randomly someone from Karnes City happens to be watching this. I have no idea who any of your players' names are. I don't remember one single player from Karnes City, except for maybe Jason Foley, who I think is one of the running backs. I know he was our senior year because that punk scored 4 touchdowns on us and beat us. But other than Jason Foley, I haven't the slightest idea who anyone on Karnes City's team is. So you'll forgive me for not knowing that. But defensively, you can kind of figure out who we are there. I apologize for the video. It is a 21-year-old video. There's Ty Savinsky, Brandon Nell, Luke Hill, Jonathan Chano in his ninja stance. That's me somewhere in here. They fumbled. That's Gilbert Salas, Spider. Let's see, who else do we got there? I believe that's Brandon Elke playing nose guard. So what's up, Elk Dog, if you're watching? I think that's Gilbert Benavides right here. Let's see. There's Ty. That's Brandon Nail. Yeah, that's Brandon making the tackle, I believe. See who gets up from the pile. No, that's number 6. That's Richie Rodriguez. Stud. Total stud. Good football player. Played basketball a few years, really good. Great baseball player. Terrific baseball player. So we forced him to punt. Again, I'll try to get the names out if I can remember who they are. So there's Jacob DeLeon. We wanted the ball in his hands literally any time we could get it because he was an absolute animal. He ran for 1,300 yards the year before, ran for 1,300 yards this year in only 8.5 games. I think people forget he got hurt against Skidmore, and he missed half that game. He missed all the Three Rivers game. and missed our playoff game. So there's me, probably not doing anything. Yep, didn't touch anybody. Jacob runs right by me. That's good. So it was like a pick up the 20. There's Schultz playing to the whistle, through the whistle. My dad loved Jay Schultz because he played through the whistle, as Dad would say, not to the whistle, but through the whistle. So we had a big gain there going into to drive to score to beat Karnes City, we think. Toss back to Jacob, 4 or 5 yards, about the standard, about status. There's Jonah Patton, 66, Jesse Hernandez, 68. There's Gino Gonzalez up at the top. If you can see my mouse, and number 1. What's up, Gino? We used to call him Head because he had a giant head. See, we gave the ball to Brandon Nail, and, of course, he fumbled. So Brandon fumbles, and everybody's mad at him. Karnes City's got the ball, and we're like, what the fuck? So J.D. Beltran, if you're watching, we give him the ball to Brandon for, man, come on, though. Brandon's a great kid, though. Served 14 years, 16 years in the Army. I believe he's back in San Antonio. Brandon, if you happen to see this, love you, man. Karnes City back. They ran the traditional 3-back. I guess it was a wishbone, but not quite. I think that's Jason Foley. I think that's the only kid that I know from Karnes City, and I don't know him. I just know his name. So that's Jason Foley with a nice game there, except they got penalized. Tough. The classic solo cup decorations on the fence behind us. It's just small school. Karnes City did a lot of this. They'd motion their running backs out and then bring him in motion again out of the slot. They're going to throw a pass. Terrible idea. We kill their quarterback. We kill their receiver. 6, I believe, is Richie Rodriguez. That's Jonathan Chano, 5. 26 there, you saw it slapping. That's James Bird. You're going to hear from him later. So shout out to Bird if you're watching. That's him right here, James Bird. See, they motioned a lot, and then they got popped for a false start because they didn't know what they were doing. So anyway, let's see what happens here. I've only actually watched this once, like in the past few years. I mean, I know how it ends, obviously, but I've only actually seen the full thing a few times. Oh, there's Brandon, and then boom, Richie come clean him out. Atta boy. There's Shulk Dog. Oh no, that's Edward Villanueva. I'm sorry about that, Coach Villanueva, if you're watching. My bad. That's Villanueva, not Shulky. I thought that was Shulky, who I love both those guys. Both those guys, my bad. So Karnes City's behind the chains. There's Luke Hill, another just total American badass, just beating the shit out of people. So he just looks like a tough motherfucker. Excuse my language, but he is. Whew. God, those guys were tough. Brandon and Luke back here, jeez, they were good. So Karnes City's punting. Congrats. We had a lot of punts in our season. We didn't throw the ball much. Didn't particularly, in this game, run it very well. So this game was the epitome of field position. Fairly ugly game. Not particularly well played unless you're a defensive guy. It's just the way it is. So it's tossed to Jacob. It's at 4 or 5 yards. There's Schultz about to kill that guy held up. Lucky for him. 74, you're lucky to be alive. But there's Schultz playing through the whistle. Trying to look at the guys down on the bottom. I think the little cursor's in the way, so I'll try to get that off of there. There's Rick Sanchez as our quarterback. There's Slick Rick. I think he's still – there's Tristan Richards right there. What's up, Tristan? Harold Wagner right there. So I think Tristan is still – or I'm sorry, I think Rick Sanchez, our quarterback, is still in the military. So shout out to him. I do want to show you something. Look down here on the bottom corner. I'm going to roll it back. He was only with us a year because he transferred in. But if you can see it down here in the corner, see that? Jonathan Chano was always praying. I mean, Jesus was on his side because he was always praying. Now, I think he was the son of a minister, and he was a really good kid. But, man, he was always at it, always praying. And I love that kid. Obviously bails us out here in the end a little bit. So there's Jacob, hit the corner, run a dude over. I'm telling you, Jacob DeLeon was a bad dude, bad-ass dude. So he just a hoss right there. Man, who? Of course, we got penalized, which isn't the most egregious thing you've ever seen in a Kenedy game. So we get penalized, sets us back. And because we didn't throw it, when we were behind the chains, we were pretty foobarred. being behind the chain. So that's what happens when all you do is run it. False start, probably on me. We'll just chalk that one up to me. I had a couple penalties that year. Stupid. I jumped off sides once, false start once. Just dumb, right? So we tossed it back to Jacob because, honestly, a toss sweep of Jacob was as good. That was as good as throwing a slant pattern or trying to throw it. We just weren't built to throw it, Not that Rick couldn't or Justin Reyes when he was playing quarterback. Not that they couldn't. We just didn't. We had some. There's a false start. Gino Gonzalez got popped up top for an illegal shift, false start. Not that we couldn't throw it. It's just, we had some dudes up front. We had some beef, some nasty. Jesse Hernandez, nasty. Some nasty dudes. And so we really didn't see the need to throw it. There's Chano right here. I'm sure he's about to pray before the route. Nope, no prayer this time. Give it to Jacob, get stuff. It happened. What are you going to do in second, third, and 15 or 20 when you don't throw it? So it's the end of the first quarter. Nope, not the end of the first quarter. So obviously some sort of timeout. Schultz going lone wolf. He doesn't give a shit about what the play is because he's going to bash this dude's head in. Whoever this guy is had a terrible night because Jay would have been rattling him up bad. So, we do try to throw it. There's Rick running for his life. Slick little bastard. Couple yard game. But again, when you didn't throw it, it wasn't much to do. Here's me behind the play, not blocking anybody. They're certainly probably not throwing it to me anymore. I wouldn't. I did catch one pass that year. I caught a screen pass against Refugio. The minute I caught it, I immediately got exploded into a million little bits. So, hooray for me. It's Ty Savinsky dropping down a good punt. I don't know who that is that fielded it. 17. Is that Jason Alvarez, I think? Jason Alvarez might be 17. So I think I've got everybody here. I think I've about figured everybody out here. Let's see. They run it right there, and that dude got his ass stuffed. Penalty on Karnes City. There's me. I'm always on the ground because they're always beating the shit out of me. And I fall down a lot. I fell down a lot. It was just stupid. There's Ty Savinsky. 63 was Jason Alvarez. 18. I don't know who 18 or 17 was who downed the punt. That might have been Gito. So there's Chano. Let's see, what do they do here? Just simple lead play. Got their ass romped. Brandon got in on it. There's Elke. I guess Elke did something there. That's good. Okay, so switch quarters, 0-0. That went pretty quick. We got him pinned back, so they try to run the veer. I don't know. Okay, got outside. That's Foley. He's a good player. The next year, we were tied with Karnes City 8-8 going into the fourth quarter, and it was a good game, and they were probably better than us the next year. And Jason Foley scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and they beat us 28-8. But this year, we kind of held them in check. The year before, we'd beaten them 14-2. And a real barn burner. But we scored twice in the fourth quarter the year before. So here's the punt. Jacob with a fair catch. The year before, we had beaten them 14-2. It's 2-0 going into the fourth. Tudi Amaya was our long snapper at the time, and he had fired one over our punter's head through the end zone. And Karnes City was leading 2-0, and they were going to beat us 2-0. And then we rallied. Then we won the game. Emery Smith scored 2 touchdowns late. Jacob had a long run, one of those that kind of broke it open or broke downfield. We scored. And we beat them 14-2, which was the first win for Kenedy over Karnes City at that point, I think, in 10 years, 9 years. We run the lead play. That was kind of our bread and butter right there. So got us a first down. So I feel, at this point, we've played better than Karnes City. Both teams have played like shit, but we've played better. Nobody's scored, right? So, I'll try to run it back. Luke Hill's in the game now. So Luke was in the block. He rarely ran it. Yep, so he's in the block. Didn't block anybody. We put him in the block. He didn't hit anybody. No big deal. Let's see, on the coaching, that's J.D. Beltran right there, I'm pretty sure. I think that man – hold on. So we try to throw a pass. We just kind of chucked it up. It happens. Surely that's Russell Kowalik, because that's all he ever did during a game was squat over and just be mad all the time, which he was intense, and it was great because the team fed off that guy, just intense all the time. He's our baseball coach, terrific, phenomenal baseball coach, but he was just in that stance the entire game, just ready to just eat somebody. Love that guy too. So we pin Karnes City back again. They run the toss sweep to, again, I have no idea any of these people's names. I am sorry. So I literally have no idea who you are, Karnes City. Sorry. So let's see what happens here. They run the lead. They got a play there. A flag comes in. If the audio was turned higher up and you heard the press box, I'm pretty sure it's Ron Wadley, Coach Ron Wadley, in the press box, and he's reacting too. You can hear him, oh, come on, if there's a clip, and he's pretty much yelling things out as they're happening. So I think that's who's in the press box. So they run the dive again, or the lead again, don't get anywhere. I think it's 3rd and long now. And Karnes City, just like us, hell, they didn't know what to do in 3rd and long. Shit, can't throw it. Maybe they try to throw it here. Maybe they don't. No, they'd rather just run it. They got their butt stuffed, as usual. I might have even made a tackle there. Hey. So they're going to punt. I believe this is the home run right here. So guy gets off a booming punt. So we got midfield. Fields at about the 40. And watch Coleman right here, right here. Just get out of the way. That's me right there. Just get the hell out of the way, because Jacob De Leon is coming through. That dude is a freight train. So telling you, we just wanted the ball in his hands as much as you can. Let's run it back. We'll watch the punt return again. Nice long kick. I mean, it's a good kick by them. Jacob fields it. You got a good block there. Gilbert Salas, get out of the way. Elke, get out of the way. Coleman, get out of the way. Everybody get out of the way. Everybody raise your hand, because that boy's in the house. There's Enrique Infante. What's up, Enrique? How you doing, buddy? Everybody get the hell out of the way. It's Jacob's coming through. So we take the lead 6-0, and to be honest, I thought we'd probably win 6-0 or 7-0. Extra point, Coleman the snap, Benavides the kick. Good. It's 7-0. I thought we'd win 7-0. Karnes City had shown no ability to move the ball. There's the kick. Michael Arrieta is 29 there. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. He would have killed that guy had he kept going. So, I mean, Karnes City had shown no ability to move the ball. And I think I can remember at halftime, I think it goes into the half 7-0. But we never thought we would lose this game up until like the very end, because what had Karnes City done to move the ball? They had done nothing. Foley had one good run, but it got called back. There he is again, just getting absolutely stuffed. They fumble. We pick it up. Who recovered it? Did I recover that? Oh, did I do that? No, I didn't do that. See if we can find it. That's me right there. No, that's not me. That's somebody else. Well, whoever that somebody else is recovered it. I have no idea who that guy is. But shout out to our team, because we picked up a fumble. Now, we should have scored here. There's Nacho Farias is in the game. Fast as lightning. This is where we boned ourselves, because I don't think we get in and score, because we're stupid. We run a quarterback sweep, which theoretically would have worked if we'd have blocked somebody. Most of the plays we had would have worked if we'd have blocked somebody. That was one of them. It didn't quite work. Coaching staff, that's Donnie Juke right here. That's Edward Villanueva here. J.D. Beltran here. That's those 4 guys right there. Harold Wagner, I think that is who that is right there. So now we're going to throw it, because we really had him open. Nacho was open. That guy just made a really good play. We're going to line up for a field goal, which ultimately I think turns out to not even happen. I mean, that was a pretty good boot, 35, maybe 40 yards. Yeah, we're gonna run it, or we're gonna run a play. I think we just chuck and duck. Again, that's a pretty good throw. You look back on it, that's actually a really good throw by Rick. We're going to Gino Gonzalez here. So we got Chano runs the post on the slot. I mean, some bitch hit him right in the hands. So that was actually a pretty good play. You know, it didn't work. We ran 2 pass plays there. They were both open, just didn't convert. So, you know, it is what it is. So Karnes City gets it back. Again, they've shown no ability to move the ball. Whoever that is blows the play up. There's Brandon, makes the tackle. We just, you know, we certainly didn't think they would drive it on us some 50, 60, 70 yards. I mean, that wasn't realistic. At this point, certainly didn't think so. They always had some kind of weird motion too. Like that guy would motion out and then he might motion back in. Like they would dual motion a lot. You know, there's the running back, you know. All right, so that's not a bad play, but I mean, what's that, a 6 or 7 yard gain? All right. Richie comes up, makes the stop, no big deal. You still don't think this team's going to go 60 or 70 yards on you. They're going to run a play action, throw the pass. Pass interference, okay, maybe not. Good call, bro. Call it twice. Maybe not. Didn't matter. See, and now this guy's going to turn in motion again. Yep, they did that almost every time. They're trying to get. They throw the pass over the middle. Who's that? Is that Bird? Yeah, attaboy Bird. They're trying to get like a crack back here to seal the edge. I think that's what they try to do, but it doesn't work. It didn't work. I mean, it worked enough. I think they made the playoffs this year. Karnes City did. I think they were the 3rd place team. They're going to throw again. Don't jump the route. Oh, Bird. That's Bird. Attaboy James. Right into Villanueva. I think they took out Villanueva's legs. Flush that again. Trying to throw the deep slant. Nope. Bird intercepts it. Attaboy James. Atta baby. There you go. Right into Villanueva's legs. Mikey Enriquez, our ball boy. So we get it back again. But, yeah, I think Karnes City made the – you know, we finished 4-1. Refugio beat the shit out of everyone and finished whatever. Oh, did we score a touchdown here? Well, some bitch, we do score a touchdown. There's Jacob. Just – oh, God, this guy was so good. So we scored to hold it. Oh, I remember this. Beltran blew a gasket in the meeting or at the referee. So they're going to call the penalty here on Gino Gonzalez. Watch. Follow him right here. He comes. He kind of halfway clips him, but he goes low. And I think that's what they called him, going low. And they called a clip or a hold. But that was the penalty. And, ooh, boy, that's touchy. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, you know, we're throwing a pass to no one in particular. Yep. That looked bad because it was bad. We run the toss again. I mean, might as well. Schultz, I'm on the ground again. No big deal. No big deal. Second team all district. What's up? No big deal. So we motion Brandon out. You know, that play had worked before. You kind of pull one of the linebackers out, you pop it right up the middle. But, you know, at this point, it was just get out, get to the half on time. You know, it's 7-0. You're leading. You're not particularly playing well. Nobody's really playing well. So you just want to get to the half. Tie, you know, pretty good leg on him. That was a shitty punt, but whatever. Let it roll out. There's Spider Solace. Couple other guys. Let's see, Brandon Nail. Yeah, so you just wanted to get to the half. So we get to the half. It's 7-0. Let's see, who else is here? That's Arietta. God, I can't read the numbers. But I know 29 is Michael. Okay, so Karnes City gets a decent return. Okay. There's Brandon Nail praying, coming on the field praying. We're big church group. Big church group. Very holy family. Holy team. Very holy team. So let's see. Ninja. Jonathan Chano's the ninja. Yeah. They run the lead. The lead gets its ass stuffed. People just beating the shit out of everybody. There's me. I think I clogged that one up. I didn't make the tackle, but I think I did something. There's me. Follow the mouse. Fire off. I got not terrible. Not great either. Okay. The great thing about our games is because we normally played teams that ran a lot too, Man, our games went quick. And there's none of this 4.5 hour bullshit that these teams run now because they throw it all the time. I mean, you've seen us. You've seen the game. We ran it a lot. And most of the other teams did too. So watch. I think this guy comes in motion again. Yep, they're trying to get a crack back. I think that was their goal on most plays. So there was whatever that play was didn't work. There's Gilbert Benavides, probably the baddest dude on the team, and I mean that both on the field and off it. He was a really good kid, but a badass. Whew. So they motioned a guy out. They may motion him again up, false start, or they fucked up or did something. Pardon my language again. If you've made it this far, congratulations. We've got about 18 minutes to go in the game of real time. So congratulations. So there they are. They're going to they run the option. Luke Hill trips him up. That a boy. I think that's Elke chased him down. Nope, there's Elke back there. It's Brandon now chased him down. So I'm outside getting tortured by the mockingbirds. So here's the punt. Okay, no big deal. That was not a great idea, so we're going to kick it around a little bit, pick it up. At this point, we just figure he'll run it back 99 yards, but instead we get walloped at about the 5, so no big deal. We're just going to go on a 95-yard drive. No, we're not. No, we're not. There's Elke, Jonah Patton, 66. There's me, Jonah, Jesse, Enrique Infante's the center, Coco Rodriguez, and then Jay Schultz. That was your front 7. Give to Jacob. I'm telling you, he's about a half step away from breaking that. But you can see the lead. We're going to run it right here. So we get kick out, lead right up there. Ideally, it works like that every time. We didn't have a whole lot of plays. Playbook was fairly limited, but they worked. We went 7-3 this year. We lost to – who did we lose to? We lost to Poth. I think we lost to Poth like 25-21, some weird score like that. We lost to Fall City 33-25. That game is on this channel, so if you want to go look at it, you are more than happy to. Heath Angel and Jacob had like 600 yards rushing between the two of them. So, and then who else did we lose? Oh, we got our brains beat in by Refugio, 63-0. That went well. And by well, I mean dog shit. That didn't go well at all. So, okay, we're going to run the quarterback sweep again, which worked. Did not work. Everybody's like, what the fuck was that? It was a bad play is what it was. So now you can see the field position is kind of flipped here. The field position has flipped. Karnes City's catching a little momentum. Remember, they're still behind 7-0, So, but yeah, we went 7-3 this year. We played Kenedy in the first round of the playoffs. They were undefeated. They were the district champions from down south. They were 10-0. We lost 21-20. Our best player played like 5 snaps. Jacob only played 5 snaps because he got hurt against Skidmore. After Skidmore, we beat Three Rivers in Three Rivers. And then we lost to Kenedy in overtime, 21-20. We missed an extra point in overtime. We went up 20-14. We missed an extra point. They scored, made the extra point, season over. So tough way to go out. There's Karnes City throw. Okay, so there's Karnes City's first big play of the game. First legitimate, like they've got some momentum play of the game. So they throw the slant route from unknown player to unknown player because I have no idea who these guys are. So they obviously throw it. I think he's probably going to motion again. Nope. There's Foley again. Okay, so decent gainer from Foley. So they've got a little bit of momentum now. Just, they flipped the field on us. We had the bad punt return. They flipped the field on us. So let's see. Toss sweep. We trip him up. That a boy. I don't know who that is. That's Bird is over there. Who else is over there? Somebody was over there. So, they're in the red zone, though. They're probably, angle's tough, maybe the 7-yard line or so. 6-7 yard line. They run the lead again. Got his ass absolutely fucking stuffed Brandon now. There's big Robert Green goal line package. Here's Brandon right here. Watch this missile. Watch this. Boom! I mean, just stuck his ass right in the hole. Holy shit. Whew, just nailed his ass right in the hole. So Brandon was a bad dude, man. I think he was a first team linebacker 2 years in a row, maybe 3 years in a row. So Karnes City's backed up again. They run whatever that play is. It's like a midline, quarterback keeper midline. So it's third down now, maybe fourth down and goal. Third or fourth down and goal. They're close. They're very close. Motion the guy out. They draw the DB out. They run the midline again. Quarterback didn't get it again. Now it's got to be fourth down. So fourth and goal from about what the 2 maybe, the 3. So stack the eye. They run the option again. There's Foley cut back on us. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play by him. We had him, then we overran it just a hair. Here's Gilbert Silas. He has him. Watch. He's got him. And we just got kind of blocked into it. And I think him and Bird ran into each other, and Foley cut it up. It's a good run. He cut it right up and got in the end zone. Exactly what you're supposed to do. So they go for 2. Okay. They're going for 2. I guess they wanted to take the lead. Odd. They go for 2. They're going to throw it. Oh, yeah, that was horse shit and a half. They call pass interference, and it was a terrible call. Coaching staff, not thrilled on the sidelines. Not thrilled. Not thrilled at all. So I think that's Donnie Juke laying into somebody right here. I think that's who that is, laying into somebody. So they call the pass interference, so they get another chance at it. What do they do here? God, I really don't remember what happened here. So they're going to run the quarterback rollout. See, he doesn't get in either. He doesn't get in either. Or did he? So penalty on Karnes City. So I guess he got in, and we took the penalty to push him back. So then they kicked the extra point, and some bitch made it. I remember that. Prick made it. I don't even know who that is. That some bitch made it. So it's 7-7 now. So they went for 2 twice, didn't get it, then got in, but then had a penalty, kicked them back. Now we're fired up. But see, look at the crowd, right? Like the stands completely packed all across the fence line. See that? Well, not this side. All across that other fence line, completely packed. We botched the kick again. Ugh. Nacho Farias. Fast, but ugh. Not a great job with the kick return there. Number 10, I think, is Nash Nichols. What up? Yeah, there's Nash. Yeah, he's like, what did I do? Like, we didn't do anything. We all got our ass kicked on that play. I wasn't on the kick return team. I was too slow. So now we're backed up again, running some weird ass formation. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna toss it back, gain a couple. So now, I mean, at this point, Karnes City's got the momentum. If there's such thing as momentum, they have it, because we've looked like dog shit for the entire second half. We run a play here that gets nothing. Well, no, I got some, but I mean, not enough. You know, we just haven't looked. And I don't know if they were that good. They were playing their ass off, and we know. I think we were better all along. Let's put it that way. I think we were better all along, but they were playing better. You know, at this point in the game, they were playing better than us, and so you got to tip your cap to them. I don't remember who their coach was at the time, but he did a good job with them. I think he got them to the playoffs 3 straight years. 3 straight years. You know, he did a good job with them. So we fumble. I don't remember what happened there, but it wasn't pretty. I think we botched the handoff. Oh yeah. Okay, so watch Rick. Here's Rick. I think it's supposed to go right here to Brandon Nail. I think. We just botched the handoff a little bit. There's me. I'm in there, but no good. So we fumble. Shit. Not good now because Karnes City's got all the momentum now, and everybody's not terribly happy. Yeah, not terribly happy. Wouldn't be either. So let's see. They run the toss sweep to whoever this guy is. He gets his ass. Brandon Nail. He gets his ass run. Attaboy, Brandon. So bad dude right there. We had some dudes. Except against Refugio, we had no dudes. They had all the dudes. They throw a pass again. Broken up. It's a good play right here. That's Richie. That's Chano. Attaboy. Everybody doing good. So now I think it's third down. What the hell happens here? Okay. They throw a pass. Doesn't go anywhere. There's Richie again. You know, now that I think about it, I think – so did he say it's fourth down? Is it fourth down and they're going for – well, they're not going to punt it. They're not going to kick a field goal. So it's fourth down, quarterback slant, no good. I think Patrick Millington was the quarterback for Karnes City. Somebody may have to verify that. I think Patrick Millington was the quarterback. So we run the double dive. Jacob, 4 or 5 yards. That's about right. He'd had a bigger game statistically, but, you know, he ran the punt back. His long touchdown didn't count because Gino held. But here we are, fourth quarter. So if you've made it this far, congratulations. We're now in the fourth quarter. This is the money quarter. This is where all the action is going to happen. So we run the toss to Jacob. That didn't do shit. That was just all out of whack. At this point, we are completely out of whack. So pretty good snap. Tie the end over ender. Okay. No big deal. They're at midfield. So, yeah. Fourth quarter, money quarter, this is where all the action's going to happen. So they run the dive. Shit, they got 10 yards on the dive or so. Or on the lead, excuse me. So hopefully J.D. Beltran has made it this far in the video because we got some funny stuff coming up here towards the end that he may remember and other people watching may remember. I'll tell the story about how it all goes down. So I hope, Coach, if you're watching, I hope wherever you are in the world, I hope you're watching. So I think that's Millington. I think that's Patrick. So played golf with Patrick. He was in my district group one year. So they run this, whatever that was. So they're going to throw it again. Probably should have caught it. That guy probably should have caught it. Let's see. We're getting down to nut crunching time here. There's 7 minutes to go in this video. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. So they run the lead again. Okay, not bad. It's getting dark out now. Very dark out. Try to put some light on me. Got my phone out so I can put some light on me. There we go. Can y'all see me now? Try to prop it up on the try to prop it up. Okay. So it's the joys of doing these outside. It's a nice night though. It's a very nice night. So I don't know what down it is, but obviously they've still got it. I run the toss to Foley. I guess he picks up the first down because here we go again. See, now they're going on a pretty good drive here. You know, they started at midfield. They're probably inside the 30 at this point. You know, there's Foley. I'm telling you, that guy ran really smooth. So there's Foley to the corner. So now they're inside the 10. Now we've got real problems. Remember what I said earlier, I never thought we were going to lose, right? We were up 7-0 at the halftime. Felt like we had played well, or at least played better the entire time. But at this point, there's whoever that is that Foley again? You know, at this point, things started to get a little hairy, right? They're about to go in again. They have kicked our ass the second half. They've gotten us. And there's Foley again inside. Oh, okay, they gave him the touchdown. So they've kicked our butt in the second half. So there's the extra point. We blocked it or they faked it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They don't get the bonus. So it's 13-7 now. Karnes City's got the lead, and they've kicked our butt the second half. And we just have we have looked like shit the entire half. So, it's about go time here in the old sphincter. Like in the old sphincter settings, we're up pretty tight, right? Like we're there. So Nacho gets a good run back. I don't know how much time is left. There's not a ton. At this point, there's not a ton of time left. And again, we haven't scored an offensive touchdown. We scored on a punt return. Now, we did score a touchdown. Didn't count. There's Jacob. Pretty good run. I mean, all right run there. Who's somebody blocking? That's what we like to see. My dad would have loved whoever this was. So watch late. Somebody over here is blocking all the way to the whistle. Here's me. Not bad. Pushing. Let's go. Let's see who is up here. Okay, so that's Ty Slavinsky. We're just going to shove the guy in the back. Play through the whistle. So I don't know that there's – we get a kind of dumb penalty, I'm sure. All penalties are dumb. Most are dumb, not ours specifically. So we're going to throw it. We're going to decide not to block anybody while we throw it, which is not great. So we're going to punt it away. Tie. There's me. Well, I'm the leader of the pack down the field. Whoever that is fat. That might be Brandon Briones. Pipes, is that you? Brandon, if you've made it this far, is that you? Okay. It might be Briones. He's a fast dude there, too. Faster than me, for sure. So we've got Karnes City pinned deep. I think at this point there's only 3 or 4 minutes to go on the clock. I think it is really close to nut time. So we get a stop there. Remember, it's 13-7. We get a stop there. What happens here? They run the same play. We stop Foley there. Okay. It's 3rd and short. 3rd and medium short. 3rd and medium short. Stuffed them. Whoever that is, Brandon. Okay, so I think I know what happens here. So it's 13-7. Okay, so here we go. So it's 13-7. I think there's 2 minutes to go in the game. Karnes City obviously knows our single weapon is back here returning the punt, Jacob. So they're going to take the safety, probably the right move. We've done nothing on offense to prove that we could score. So probably the right move. They take it, run out the back of the end zone. Okay, so it's 13-9 now, and like I said, I think there's 2 minutes, maybe less than 2 minutes in the game. I don't have a scoreboard shot, but one thing about high school is you don't have these big booming kickers, so they don't get a huge kickoff, right? Look, I mean, we're in plus territory already. So first play, we're going to throw the bomb. No good. Okay, take a shot. It's worth it. So what happens here? Yes. I'm going to let this play run out. Okay, so Jacob fumbles. It goes out of bounds. Let me tell you about this play. If you've made it this far, this is where the controversy, not controversy, but this is where the fun starts. So we had run that bomb the first play, just a Y fly, I think, right up the sideline, incomplete. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, the exact same play comes in the huddle. They come in and they're like, pro right 110, 1 fly, whatever. And somebody speaks up, or we go, twins left, whatever. Somebody says, that's a bad play idea. We're not going to run that play. I don't know who it is, and even if I did, I wouldn't name names, but everybody in the huddle was on board. So, Coach Beltran, if you're watching, I didn't do it. Somebody did it. Might have been me. Might have been somebody else. But we changed the play. We legitimately changed the play. We were not going to run a deep bomb again. We didn't think we had just the ability to do it, right? And to run it 2 plays in a row, we just weren't going to do it. So we changed the play. And we said, we think we can pop one. And we're going to run 24 lead this way, back to the wide side of the field, away from the trips. Because we figured they'd be leaning this way for the pass. We're going to run 24 lead. We're going to line up same formation. We're going to run 24 lead. Everybody was on board. I don't know that there was one guy who thought it was a terrible idea. We were going to change the play. Whatever J.D. Beltran sent in is not the play we were going to run. And so this is the play we ended up running. And I don't know if there's any coach's reaction to this. So we run it, and we fumble it. And so we pick it up. We get the ball right there, okay? So we have changed the play. We nearly give it away, but we've changed the play. I think we picked up 8 or 9 yards on it, So now I think this is 3rd down, maybe. Clock issue. So 3rd down, okay? We run the play. I think we've gotten a 1st down at this point. So a couple plays later, we run the quick pitch. That's probably a clip. They didn't call it. No big deal. Clock is running out now. There's less than a minute to go. People know it, right? Here's Jonah. Let's go, go, go. Here's Jesse. Let's go, go, go. And here it comes. So we're running the play. So everybody knows. Here's the play before. And I at one point, we were calling 2 plays in the huddle, I think. We're going to run quick pitch right here, and then we're going to come back and run the other play. Right? Like there was going to be no huddling, right? We just knew what play we were going to run. So you can tell. See, here's Jonah, go, go, go. Here's Chano, Jesse, go, 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 go. Here's the next play. Rick drops back. Absolute dime. Touchdown. Just like that. And if you remember the old Kenedy press box, you couldn't get an angle on the end zone. So we have no actual video of Chano's catch. But here it is. Yeah. The game-winning touchdown. Rick drops an absolute dime. Chano catches it. Praise. He was always praying. You can see the clock up there. I think that's what, 30 seconds. I can't quite see it. 30 seconds to go in the game. So we'll watch it one more time. But that's the play. A couple plays after we change the play, we go back to the first bomb we threw, right? The first one that was incomplete, we go back to it. Chano beats this guy. Where the safety, I have no idea what they're doing. So there was a great photo in the county. We don't have video of the catch here, but there was a great photo in the countywide. Chano's hauling it in like this. And it's shot from this angle. So you're looking at Chano catching it here, and you can see the defensive back just sprawled out trying to catch it. And it was a great shot. And the safety was we didn't have anyone else in the pattern. There was no one else running a route. Where was this guy? This is the safety. Like, where are these guys? But Chano gets it, says a prayer to Jesus. Benavides punches it through, and we have taken the lead, kiddos. We have taken the lead 16-13. We're going to kick it off. And in true Kenedy line fashion, we kick that sumbitch right out of bounds. So we're going to kick it again. And if Beltran is watching, congratulations. You've made it all the way to this part. Now I know why coaches go gray. So true to form, we kick that sumbitch right out of bounds. So we squib it here, whatever. Karnes City, not a huge throwing team. 30 seconds to go, maybe 25 seconds to go. What are they going to run the wishbone all the way for 60 yards? Unlikely. They're running a power I in the 2-minute in the 30-second offense, right? That's just how these teams were built. We were built the same way. So they're going to throw it. We get pressure. Elke gets the sack. Yep, that a boy Elk Dog right there. That a boy Brandon. So Brandon gets the sack. I'm sure they had to burn a timeout. This time they get a little protection. They're going to throw it. No good. We had them double covered anyway. Triple covered, reaching the back. 3rd down now. Let's see. 3rd down. They're going to throw it again. Probably could have caught that. No big deal. Don't get it. Now it's 4th down. At this point, they need a total American. You can see look at all the people from Karnes City that had come down on the track. Like, they thought they were going to win. And frankly, they probably should have. Look at all these, and they were all the way down the other side too. Like the Karnes City people legitimately thought they were going to win the game, and they probably could have. So they throw it. Bird gets his second interception. Here comes Luke Hill. Whee! That boy, Luke and Bird hopping off the field. And in classic, again, let's watch it back. I mean, they didn't really have a choice. You know, they had to just chuck and duck and hope for the best. So they come back, throw it. Bird with the pick. That a boy. Luke, Rick, James. Here comes Brandon. There's Richie. Classic Kenedy form. We can't even kneel it down. We got to delay a game penalty. We couldn't even figure out how to do the kneel down. So we get a penalty, and then we do it again. We line up incorrect. And I tell him, okay, he's got to get on the line. Yep, scoot up, get on the line, kneel down. Boop. Kiddos, that's how you win a game. Yep, ball game. Just like that, you win 16-13 in one of the great games that I ever played that we won. Played some really good games that we didn't win. Played some other games, really good games that we did win, but this was by far the best game that I played that we won. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you made it all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed a little insight on that. Please, you know, like the video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel. Hey, we're slowly but surely building. Takes time, slowly but surely. I've got some other ideas for some other episodes that hopefully be coming up in the next week or so. But for everybody watching, we appreciate y'all. Go Lions. Go Lions. Appreciate y'all. Everyone have a great night.